Hello, and welcome to this mindfulness exercise, clarity of your emotion. What is this emotion? Well, a lot of times as a clinical mental health therapist, I have had clients and they're not sure what they feel. And I tell them that's okay. It may feel like this. Have you ever seen a ball of yarn that has multiple colors of thread? It starts out dark blue and then turns into light blue and then maybe another color like yellow. Well, that's often how our emotions are. They can get raveled up and wound up, and there's multiple layers, and it can be very complex. So, when clients come into my office and they say, I'm mad, glad, sad, angry, usually like, wow, I can't really help you a lot. And the reason is because you're talking about really surface issues and surface emotions, how they come out, right? But there's a lot underneath that we need to get to. Because if I can help you to increase your emotional um, awareness, right? And you can verbalize more specifically that underneath the anger is pain, rejection, fear, instead of just anger, that's going to help us figure out if there is a link to your past. Have you ever felt this type of rejection before? Right? Or it also will help us to get your needs met because you will be able to clearly explain to someone, when you did this, I felt rejected. Make sense? So we want to increase your language and your emotional identification for yourself. It's really useful when you feel overwhelmed by emotion and you're just unable to articulate what's going on, to be able to practice this skill that I'm going to give you today. So, unlike some of the other mindfulness examples of the guided meditations, this time I want you to actually have a pen and paper. So, if you don't have that and you can get that now, go ahead and stop the MP3 and get that. Okay, so hopefully you are back with a pen and paper, and we are going to breathe, close our eyes, go to a scene, see how we feel, and then we're going to go back, open our eyes, and go to the pen and paper. Now, you can use this practice anytime during the day, but it is especially useful when you notice that you have this really strong emotion that is present in your body. Now, you might be experiencing something like anxiety or stress, or it could actually be something pleasant like joy or gratitude. So, with your eyes open, you're going to drop your awareness into the inside of your body. And then you're going to acknowledge the points in the body where you can feel this emotion. For example, many people experience anxiety in their chest, their stomach, and their limbs. Anger or fear often arises in the stomach. It causes tension in your shoulders and results in a scrunched brow. So, recognizing the emotional experience in your body is important. And then you're going to write what you feel. You're going to jot down where you are feeling something, and you're going to jot down what it feels like. All right. So, let's start by taking 3 deep breaths in through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and breathe out for a count of 6. Begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Terrific. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time for me. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, with your feet planted firmly on the floor so you're steady, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Make sure your phone is turned off. You're in a place you will not be disturbed that is private. I want you to think about just the weight of your body sitting on the chair or the bed that you're sitting on. This is a good way to get inside of our body and out of our head for a minute. Just observe all the places that you feel contact with the surface that you're sitting on. Go ahead and just breathe normally. And I'd like you to count your breaths as I'm quiet. Every time you breathe in, count 1. Breathe in again, count 2. Just keep on counting here. When your mind wanders, don't shame it. You're just going to return to your breath. You recognize that you're thinking about something else, and then just say, return to the breath and start counting again. I'll give you a few moments of silence so that you can do that. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to kind of just soften my voice a little bit. And I'm going to slow down my speech a little bit to help you be in a relaxed state. And now I'd like you to just pick one emotion that you're feeling right now and label it, please. Could be peace, could be irritation, whatever it is, go ahead and label that. And now I want you to think about where you feel that. Like if you're saying that you're irritated and you're labeling that, where do you feel that? Do you feel like tension in your jaw, maybe on your forehead? Do you feel a tension in your hands? An irritability in your stomach? Where is it? And again, if you feel peace, how do you know that it's peace? Where do you feel peace? And now I want you to think about, is there another emotion underneath that emotion that's supporting that? Is it loneliness? Is it feeling encouraged? Feeling of accomplishment that is giving you peace or happiness? Try to see if you can come up with one more emotion, even if you don't necessarily feel it. Could you even make it up at this point? What you might think would be an emotion that could support the first emotion that you labeled. Again, there's no right or wrong. We're just trying to learn about awareness. We're not going to figure it all out in this few minutes. We're just starting a good mindfulness practice concerning our emotions. So now, if you have an underlining emotion and you've labeled that, I want you to again think, where does that emotion lie in your body, in your physical body? Where do you feel it? Is it the same place that you felt the first one? Or is this one different? Does it go deeper? Does it go somewhere else? Is it an overall general feeling? Just take a moment to try to be aware. And sometimes it may be easier to think, where do I not feel it, right? Is there a part of your body that you do not feel joy, that you do not feel irritation? That sometimes helps, going around the opposite way of looking at it. Very good. So now you can go ahead and open up your eyes. Great. So that was maybe really hard for some of you, because we don't always know what our surface or underlying emotions are. And that's okay. It takes practice. And that's what we're here to learn, right? So don't judge yourself. So now I just want you to take a couple of moments, put a pause on this so that you can jot down your thoughts. So you're physically now writing down on paper your first emotion, where you felt it inside your body, and the second underlying emotion, even if it was a guess, and where you might hold it in your body. I'm just going to give you a moment to jot that down. And if you need longer, you can always just stop this recording. Okay, terrific. All right. So now we're going to close your eyes again, please. And let's just do one breath in through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Terrific. And now with your eyes closed, I want you to go, instead of feeling where you feel things physically inside your body, this time we're going to go up into your mind and think about what thoughts or sentences, perceptions or beliefs are maybe tied to that emotion. So go to your first emotion, and if it's joy, now I want you to think about when you feel this joy, what thoughts go with it? Is it a fearful thought like, oh no, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop? Or is it, I can't feel this because I don't deserve it, right? Or I shouldn't feel joy because recently I lost a loved one. Or is it something good like, I am so proud of myself. I am so happy that I'm joyful today. I know why today is a good day and why I'm feeling joy. And again, if it's something like, you know, anger is that surface issue, go to your mind and think about what thoughts are attached to that, and have you personalize that anger. Like, is it the thought is, I shouldn't be so irritated over stupid little things and you're shaming yourself? Or is it, I so have a right to be angry about this? Very good. Now I want you to go to the second underlying emotion that either you felt or you thought might be one that would support that surface emotion, that first emotion. And I want you to do the same thing. Just take a breath, float out of your physical body, more into your mental mindset. And is there anything that you can attach to that feeling of achievement? Is there anything that you can attach to that feeling of rejection? Because this person rejected me, that means that I am blank, right? It could be something good, it could be something negative. Try to see if you can attach a thought, if you can find out what thoughts are linked when you feel that second emotion. Okay, really good. Now, if you need more time, again, you can stop. Otherwise, we're going to stop here. We're going to do 2 breaths. We're going to go in through your nose and out through your mouth quickly. This time, in through your nose and out. In through your nose and out. Very good. You can open your eyes, become more aware of your surroundings. And I encourage you to now write down those thoughts. This is so important, and I often have many clients do this as a part of mindfulness and heightening their self-awareness about clarity for their emotions. Again, why you want to do this is because you want to be able to get your needs met in life. You want to be able to know why you feel the way that you feel, to be empowered to do something about it.